our good brother Teofimo Lopez. Want to cosplay as a brother. Want to call him bigot or racist, whatever you want to call him. Andre Ward had a post on Twitter. I think he said like the art of war or something like that with him boxing. I gotta finish that interview he did with Roy Jones. That was getting really interesting. And excuse me, he said, could he get on the podcast for an interview? If you don't know, check out the Box News playlist out. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon. If y'all don't know, Andre Ward and Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, All the Smoke, they acquired the Showtime Boxing YouTube channel. So now it's like All the Smoke Fight or something like that. So that's where that went. So Showtime totally washed their hands of boxing. And that's cool. Now Andre Ward, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, whatever the business arrangement is, excuse me, they own it. Okay? So he asked to get on the podcast, or was it black entertainment only? And he says, the darker the flesh, the deeper the roots. I love Tupac or something like that. And I think Devin Haney made a good point. He's trying to make money off black people. And, somebody said a black man is now dating his baby mama. Maybe that's where the vitriol come from for black people. I mean, you still had black fighters who he called black people monkeys and all that stuff, still was taking pictures with them. All the niggas in Norfolk, Virginia, why don't y'all ask Keyshawn about taking a picture? No, that was Ryan Garcia. Took a picture with Ryan Garcia, Keyshawn and Raymond Ford. And, I remember somebody was trying to get him a pass. I'm like, man, ain't no pass for that. Ain't no pass. You know what I'm saying? And, ain't no pass, in my humble opinion. But they don't care. My whole thing is, Tio looking for attention. Tio looking to sell. Tio was trying to fight Boots. Boots said no thank you. Trying to fight Devin. Devin said no thank you. Even Ryan, the racist Garcia, said no thank you. And now he going to Andre Ward, trying to pull Andre Ward into it. And knowing if he wanted to get on the podcast, he know how to hit Ward up and hit the people that Ward got in place to get on the podcast. So, like I continue to say, man, as long as you ain't got the complexion like me or similar, you can do whatever, you can say whatever and not have to be reprimanded. Just think about Skip Bayless, and I'm going to address this possibly on the Patreon, on the Free Game 89 channel. I don't think I addressed it on this channel, but think about Skip Bayless. How Brad get away with everything. Nobody's talking about Skip Bayless, really. It's all about Joy Taylor. I think Joy Taylor's mulatto, by the way. But it's all about Joy Taylor. You know what I'm saying? And, think about Brett Favre and the welfare thing. Got swept under the rug. It's all about nothing. Swept under the rug. So we already know the main media ain't even picked that story up. But print media on the internet and content creators picked it up. But now it's more about exposing feminists and Joy Taylor instead of exposing Brad. You know what I'm saying? But, that is what it is. But, with Tio, I think black fighters should start banding together. You know what I'm saying? And, start ostracizing some of these dudes that ain't getting it in. They should get money together. They should form their own coalition. Remember they had the quarterback club back in the day? Who was all, I know Emmitt Smith, he won a quarterback. He was in it, and a few other quarterbacks was in it, kind of like a little civil union or something like that. The video games used to be good. I played quarterback club over Madden back in the day, especially when game day kind of was going away. Yeah, a lot of niggas played everything but Madden. Madden really ain't been shit for real. They had their times, but nigga, I played everything but Madden. Quarterback club, blitz. You really wasn't an NFL streets guy though. But NFL blitz, quarterback club, game day. Yeah. But shit, niggas even playing Tecmo Bowl at one point. But yeah, man, when you start kind of looking at it, they should work together, get money together. You know what I'm saying? You know, form their own thing together, and see how much, you know, if the black dollar can move together, how far it can go. You know, we go this way, they go that way. We go like, oh, they shouldn't fight Tio. They shouldn't acknowledge Tio. They shouldn't allow him or Ryan Garcia on black platforms, public or private. And I be looking at black content creators interviewing Tio and interviewing Ryan still like, dog, y'all that thirsty? I don't need to understand why somebody's racist. I don't need to understand why somebody's a bigot, or I don't need to understand why they have a disdain or dislike. I just know if that's the way you are and that's the perception, and I find out the perception is reality, you can stay over there, I can stay over here, and that's fine. You know? So I don't, I'm not compromising myself to have certain people on my platform. Absolutely not. But yeah, you know, they should say, well, they should want to shut T.O. up, and they should want to, like, everybody tired of T.O. Top rank tired of T.O. Fighters tired of T.O. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He's an imbecile. You know, he couldn't promote, you know, doing backflips. He couldn't promote being on Heisman night. Couldn't get nobody to watch his fights on ESPN. So couldn't even get a response from the LGBTQ plus community when he said that shit after Jermaine Ortiz fight. So where he coming at? He coming at, you know, black fighters. But you got to understand, a lot of these black fighters don't have no pride anyway. These black athletes don't have no pride. They sold their souls and assholes out a long time ago, the majority of them. Any black man that can go stand next to somebody that called their people monkeys and said that shit about George Floyd, that lets you know their character. You know, they that monkey from the Planet of the Apes that was sold out Caesar and shit. Remember the monkeys that sold out Caesar, the gorillas and shit? That's them. Oh, give him a pat. Pass my ass. I pass gas, but won't get Raymond Ford or Keyshawn to pass. I'm going for Branch nigga. I'm going for the white man in my Charleston white boy. Yeah, I hope Branch nigga knock his. I hope they fight Norfolk. He knocked that motherfucking head right off his motherfucking shoulders, right into the Hampton Beach. Yeah. I don't tolerate that shit no more. These niggas act like they don't know no better about nothing. They got all this hatred and all this malice towards other black people, but ain't got none towards nobody else. You know? So, but yeah, you know, Andre Ward, as I'm doing this video, I looked in the mentions. He hadn't responded, and he probably won't respond, and as he shouldn't. Ain't no point of feeding into that. But, you know, Andre Ward, where he stand on it, I ain't black, I'm black, I ain't black, I ain't white, I ain't whatever he said. I'm both and all that political bullshit. That's why I say y'all can't be looking to these fighters, these entertainers, these athletes, most of these laptop revolutionaries, you know, to lead y'all nowhere. Best way to do, create your own family, you know, build your own family, and you teach your family the core values you want them to go out there and do in the real world. Whatever that may be, I cannot tell you that. Whatever you believe in, systematically, ethnic background, whatever. And unfortunately, usually the boys that grow into teenage men, they usually carry out the mission a lot better because women can kind of be coerced and finessed. But it's a lot of black women that stick to that. I know some black women that's supposed to be pro-black and their daddy's pro-black, and they tried and they went to go chill with Brad. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you that right now. So that's why a lot of dudes don't be really wanting, or people really don't be wanting to have daughters. And that's why in a lot of royalty situations, and they have daughters and they don't have sons, you know, that power goes to the king, you know, and not the daughter. There's a lot of reasons for that. So when you kind of hear historically why, you know, women didn't have the right to vote, or didn't have the rights to work, or didn't have the rights to, you know, marry who they wanted to marry. You had shotgun weddings, prearranged marriage, and still around the world, you still have a lot of those cultural values. I think the United States is a perfect example why. It's a perfect example why. This is why they didn't allow them to have liberation. And, you know, to me personally, it is what it is. But yeah, whatever that may be, that may be. If you want to teach, love everybody the same and give everybody equal, I'm not mad at it. But Tio, like I said before, you know, he's tried every way to promote himself. From dancing to fighting high profile fights like you supposed to winning high profile fights, to making excuses after fights, to, you know, doing the internet runs or interview runs, to making himself available at the fights. You know, from, you know, taking jabs at the rainbow community to, you know, poking at black people, you know what I'm saying, you know, being racist and everything, and it ain't work for him. He's just not a marketable guy. He's a corny guy. He got knockouts and big wins. I mean, he's done everything. He's just a, you know, he's just a dude that can't get no traction. So that's unfortunate for him. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon. Peace.